Dear Diary, another day when I wish I had never been born. Another day when some goddamn fucking human pissed me off. Another day when I felt depressed and anxious. Another day of utter fucking misery. Hello and welcome back to the Masquerade of Misery. Yes, I'm wearing the same goddamn outfit as in my birthday video, and it's because I'm filming both on the same day. I thought I would share something with you guys, and I'm curious about your opinions. I used to write a diary. I had a journal for each year. Every new year I would get a new one. Usually it was part of my Christmas presents from my family. I actually started doing it somewhere around primary school when I found some tiny notebooks and began to write down some of my thoughts and experiences. For example, when my maternal grandpa died, which impacted me a lot and took a big toll on me. And then from 2002 is when it became a regular habit of mine. I started writing in my diary every goddamn day, and even though nothing interesting happened, I still shared the events of that day. And all this continued for a good while, over a decade. During my university years, that's when I started skipping some days or becoming forgetful to write it, or lazy, or I was not in the mood, because depression can take your motivation away from even the things you enjoy. So there are many blank pages from that time period, like 2011 to 2013. And then in 2014, when I met my partner and I ended up in a better place mentally, let's say, this habit came back and I started writing it again, because when you fall in love, you have so much to share. And I use this diary of mine to express my feelings and thoughts and events. Then, once we moved in together, from that point on, when we got busy with getting the fucking permission from the immigration office and finding a job and all this bullcrap that was stressful as fuck, that's when I also started slowly forgetting to write in my diary every day. And then this habit still stayed in my life, and it became especially interesting when I started having those very peculiar and amazing dreams. I think back in 2018, around that time, I believe, there was like a series of dreams that I had always around the same exact fucking time in the morning, and I was always lucid in them, and I always dreamt with the same character who also impersonated my significant other. It was interesting, and one day I might tell you guys about it in case you are interested. So I don't want to talk too fucking much about this. The point is that bit by bit, especially when this bullshit virus thing hit, and I really started thinking that what a fucking scam this whole world is, this life. Anyway, I've had this mindset for quite a long time. There are many things that I have already been aware of since my preteen years, and they just only got stronger as time passed. But certain ideas and certain enlightenments happened in the past couple of years, such as antinatalism. And the pointlessness of this fucking life, the lack of meaning and purpose. So it also affected my desire to keep a fucking journal and write about what happened. Because I thought that mainly bad things happen, annoying fucking things happen. Why would I want to remember those? Even if there are good things, what would happen? I would get nostalgic, and as we know, nostalgia is a fucking pain in the ass, and it would just make me also like yearn for those good times. Oh, how good it was! But I talked about it already, so you guys know. So I thought that I would stop writing a diary because I would end up fucking dying one day, and no one would give a shit about my story. And even if there was someone who did, eventually all of us will get forgotten. This fucking species will be wiped out one day, and I hope it's very, very, very soon. So I thought, why should I keep writing a diary? Because, yeah, it's interesting to, open these old ones and read through them, and I find many things that I already have forgotten. And oh, look shit, oh, and now I remember this, that happened, and how funny it was. And of course, it's not always bad to keep some memories, but that's the conclusion I came to, that there's not so much point in writing down these events that happened to me, because first of all, there are thoughts of mine or things that happened that maybe only I should read about, or only me and my partner know about, and these are intimate things, so obviously I won't show it to anybody else. And even my previous diaries are locked in a fucking drawer back in my home, in my hometown. So that's why I think that why should I keep going on, because no one will give a shit, especially me once I die, right? I think these things are also about the ego, that we want to leave something, a piece of us, once we go, once we fall into the arms of the Reaper. But if there's no one to give a shit about you once you are gone, what's the point? But even if there are people who like you, love you, care about you, remember you, they will be also gone one day. So tell me what you guys think. Do you have also a journal like I did? What's your opinion on leaving memories and maybe reading them again, writing down your thoughts? I mean, it can be healthy that you can let off the steam and channel your feelings and tension somewhere, because it also helped me a lot. But now I can just do it by making some videos or venting to my partner or parents. If I ever get the urge to write down anything important, then I will, but I decided not to continue this habit of mine of writing a diary every fucking day and buying a new one for every year, because I know I would just not be motivated enough and maybe wouldn't even have the time or energy to do so and keep track about what happens to me. And well, anyway, the past is the past, who the fuck cares? Most of the things that have happened to me are cringy memories, I don't want to remember them, and the ones that were good, I remember them anyway, even without reading my old diaries. So yeah, I'm interested in your thoughts, guys. You can share them with me. So see you next time. Praise the Reaper. Is when it became another day of utter fucking vibrating bitch.